negotiating the sale of Hamza's quadrille. Hamza offers to sell it for 1,000 dirham. Nasser responds he will buy it for 800. Hamza says, how about 900? Offer and counter offer. What if Nasser asks if Hamza will accept payment in 2 installments? Request for information. Aisha promises her son Muhammad that if he refrains from smoking until he is 21, she will buy him a sports car. Muhammad has just turned 21, but Aisha refuses to buy the car, saying it's weak in Muhammad's good health. Is there consideration? Forget about the fact it's a family agreement.
Yeah, the intention
Forget about that. Is there consideration?
Yes.
What is it?
The sports car.
Yes, but what does he have to...
If he doesn't smoke, Aisha's gonna give him a sports car.
So he's something for something, she's giving him the sports car, and he's going to refrain from smoking. Right. Dev was contracted to build 2 houses for 100,000 dirham. He ran out of money and told the owner that he could not continue. Dev claimed the balance owing of 45,000 dirham for work to date. Breach. There's an anticipatory breach, so it knows he's not going to be able to complete the contract. So the contract's come to an end. So can he get the $45,000? Yes, no? What do we need to consider? What's the first thing? He hasn't performed his obligations exactly.
He did.
No, he didn't.
No,
He hasn't built 2 houses.
Yeah.
Okay. So then we look at, is there a divisible contract or an entire contract? What do we have here? An entire contract. So he can receive money from an entire contract if he has substantially performed the contract. Has he done that?
He could not continue.
No,
he
Instead,
didn't.
He did work on it.
So he's done $45,000 worth of work.
Yes.
So it's probably not substantial, the $100,000 agreement. Therefore, he's only partly performed his obligations. Therefore, he cannot claim any money. So in this case, there is no substantial performance. Juliet asked to borrow Romeo's laptop to complete an assignment. Romeo said, your parents have always been good to me, so I'll let you have it for the weekend. When Juliet called to collect the laptop on Friday afternoon, Romeo told her that he had changed his mind. Consideration? It's a free promise?
Yeah.
Maybe it's offensive.
Because she's not the one giving the benefit to him. It's the parents, right?
So he sort of said, well, your parents have been good to me.
Yeah. It's not her who is giving him part of the consideration.
So I said that consideration is past consideration. Because in the past, your parents have been good to me. But what if Romeo said, give me a kiss and it is yours?
Then it's just considered promise to prove.
Would be present consideration.
He does that, it's haram.
Bob wrote to Betty, offering to sell her a table for $1,000. Betty replied that she accepted the offer but would only pay $900 because it was scratched. Bob wrote back and asked if she would pay $950 if he removed the scratch. Betty replied that she would think about it seriously. Not wanting to lose his customer, Bob immediately said that he accepted the offer of $900 and would deliver it in the morning. So this is all about offer and acceptance. So he offered to sell her the table for $1,000. She's replied that she accepted the offer but would only pay $900. That's a counter offer. Then Bob wrote back and asked if she would pay $950 if he removed the scratch. And then Betty replied she would think about it. And Bob immediately said he accepted the offer of $900 and would deliver it in the morning. So she made a counter offer of $900.
And he accepted. Because that one, that she said she would think about it. It's just, doesn't mean yes.
Doesn't mean anything, just thinking
The
about
offer
it.
is silly.
She's thinking about the request for information. Right. Abdullah sends Faisal an email saying, I understand you are willing to send your fridge. I will give you 500 dirham for it. If I don't hear from you by 10 a.m. tomorrow, I will come around and pick it up.
That's a good. That's a good.
Silence is not acceptance.
Is there exceptions?
Ma'am, can you go back, please?
There are, let me just get out my notes for that one. Look it up. Right. Bill agrees to build a fence around Tom's home for $12,000. After he starts to build the fence, Bill tells Tom it will cost an extra $12,000. He tells it will cost an extra $1,000 for Bill to do the same job, saying that the cost of materials was greater than he thought. No idea? Give you a clue. Consideration. You need to have sufficient consideration.
Is it a
You
term?
already agreed on one part.
So already have a contract because he agreed, so he accepted his offer. So, and he already started building the fence, so he can't reject it anymore. Like, can't make a new offer.
A
So
breach
he's
of a
trying to
term?
claim an extra $1,000.
Is it a breach of a term?
Yes.
There's already
Offer and acceptance.
So he wants to charge an extra $1,000, but what's he getting in return for the extra $1,000? It's already his job. It's already part of his existing duty to build the fence. So it's just, you know, you can't pay him $1,000. Bad luck. You should have been more careful when he was providing a quote. Sally and Jan sign a written employment contract that looks complete. Written into the contract is a term that states that after working with Jan for 2 years, Sally is entitled to 26 weeks maternity leave. During the contractual negotiations, Jan told Sally that she would be entitled to maternity leave after 1 year of work. Sally has a baby after 1 year of work and applies for maternity leave. Jan refuses to grant the leave, relying on the written term of the contract.
Haram.
terms of the contract. Parole evidence rule. Whatever if a contract is reduced to writing, the court will assume that all the terms of the contract are there in writing. You cannot introduce new terms. Let's do one more and we'll have a break. Tommy sued Robert for $500, an amount that Robert owed him for goods sold and delivered. Robert sent Tommy a cheque for $100 in full payment. Tommy banked the cheque and then sued Robert for the balance of the money. No idea?
Get the idea.
Consideration,
Consideration.
part payment of a debt. So part payment of a debt is not sufficient consideration. So in this case, he can be sued for the other $400. If, however, Robert sent Tommy a cheque for $100 and there was a deed between them saying that this $100 was in full payment, would that be sufficient? Yes. Would that be because?
Indeed, Dad.
I shouldn't have used the word sufficient. So, with a deed, a formal contract, what don't you need? What element don't you need for a deed? Consideration. Don't need consideration for a deed. So the parties could have agreed, put it in writing, and that $100 would be in full payment for the remaining debt. But trying to do it this way without a deed, then that is not sufficient consideration because he owes that money anyway. All right, let's have a 10-minute break and we'll come back and we'll finish the rest of the questions and then start to talk more.